So bright. What's up, friends? We are back at it again with another Davinci Resolve tutorial, and I am going to show you one of my favorite tools that is a blessing. It is called the adjustment clip, and if you don't have Davinci Resolve 16, you should get it, because I'm not sure if it's in 15. We are going to talk about how this adjustment clip can save your ass. Save your ass. Save your butt. Save your butt some time. So what is an adjustment clip? Well, I'm glad you asked. And adjustment clip is basically exactly how it sounds. It is a video clip that when you put it onto the timeline and you adjust it in any way or any fashion you please, it will actually adjust everything underneath it. So all the different layers that you have piled on there all get adjusted. So it's simple as that. It is magnificent. Let's get into Davinci Resolve and let's get to it. I don't know why I said peace. We're just going into Davinci Resolve. We should just... So once you're in a Davinci Resolve, you got whatever clips you want on here. You can go over to the effects library and go to toolbox, go to effects, go to adjustment clip, and click and drag it onto the timeline. Now you can see it does nothing to it right now, and that's because we haven't done anything to it. So you can click on it, make sure it's highlighted, and zoom in, do whatever you want. I'm going to create a close-up, just a little close-up. And so now I can play along here. It'll do a close-up. And so this is perfect for interview setups, and because it allows you to non-destructively edit. So if you have a really long interview, we can just extend this out here and say I want to be back out here and I want it to do another close-up. All I have to do is copy this one. I'm going to hit Alt and click on it and then drag it, and it makes a duplicate. And so now I have saved myself a whole bunch of time by just doing that. And I can drag it to wherever I want, adjust it however I want. So another option that is very helpful with the adjustment clip is if you have two layers that you want to act as one. So over here I have a couple clips from my clone video, and if you want to go learn how to make a clone of yourself, I'll put the link right here. But I have two layers here, and I really want to zoom in on this clone right here. So I could click all of them, make an adjustment, or make a new compound clip, whatever, call this clone. And now I can go in here and make my adjustments as if it was one layer, right? But then it comes to the point where I have to make keyframes and all the yada yada yada, and all I wanted was a quick close-up of this. So I'm going to hit Control Z all the way back until we get this. I am going to get another adjustment clip, bring it out here, shorten it up because I only want a little bit of it, and now I'm going to do all my adjustments, making sure that this is highlighted, the adjustment clip, and I'm going to zoom in because actually I'm going to just click on this. Whoop. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Zoom in, just grab and drag. Now I can still adjust each clip to my liking, and And still, if I didn't want, I could still move this around to wherever I want, allowing me so much more control, which helps speed up a lot of time too. The cool thing about this is now we have non-destructive editing in our workflow. The next cool thing is you can actually go in and color grade. So if we want both of these to have the same LUT, for example, just gonna move these closer, I'm gonna get another adjustment clip, and I think I'm gonna label this one differently. So basically, go back here. I'm gonna bring it back in, bring it here. I'm gonna label this one color. I just double clicked on the name to do that. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Make sure you clicked on it by hitting Control X. I'm gonna bring it back in. I only did that because it doesn't allow you, when you right click, to change the name for, oops. When you right click on the clip, it doesn't allow you to rename it. At least I don't think it does. Yeah, I haven't seen anything to rename it. If someone knows how to do it, please leave that in the comments, because I have no idea. Anywho, so I renamed it to color, and now I'm going to go over to the color wheel. And the thing about this is, since this is over the entire timeline, we're never going to be able to adjust these specific clips unless you click on it, right? But anyways, I'm just going to add a LUT. So I like doing it over here. Add this LUT, and you can double click it or drag it onto it. But that is way too much. Bring it down to like 0.4. So that's before, that's after. Literally like almost nothing. Okay. Another quick tip about color grading. So we're gonna disable this because I don't need it. I'm actually just gonna get rid of it. When you bring an adjustment clip out, we'll just put it right here. And if you don't rename it, I'm gonna get rid of these other ones named exactly the same thing, so I don't get confused. But if you don't rename it, right? You don't take it out of the timeline and then bring it back in. You can't use the keyframe window here like it's supposed to be. So you see how it just like blinks out? You can't use that. Now I thought that used to be you couldn't make keyframes like this, but you actually still can. Just like normal, you just can't use this to go to a frame. You have to actually use this sliding bar or this one, right? That gets fixed when you take it out and then bring it back in. Alright? See, I don't know why that is, but it's just something that Davinci Resolve has a glitch in. But anyways, so we're going to show you how to do drag and drop presets, essentially. So, what you got to do, we'll do this all over again. So we're going to grab another adjustment clip. We're going to be using power bins. And with power bins, you can, if you haven't been using them, they're pretty awesome. And you can create folders in them and stuff. So I'm going to open the effects. I have a few here already, but we're going to create a new one. So I've dragged it out to the timeline. Now, Davinci's also really weird with this, and I'll show you. So if I drag it back here, do it normal, change it to whatever we want. What we're going to do is zoom one. Alright? Zoom effect. And then I'm going to bring it back out. now it should be really poorly done zoom transition. Now what we're going to do, go back to the files, open the power bins. I'm going to go to effects. I'm going to drag this one into the zoom. And now, if I take that one off, bring this zoom out, we run into the problem that I knew was going to happen. So, here's the thing. It's really weird. You're like, where the heck is all the transitions that I just did? And if you see here, it says it has keyframes. So if I click on the arrow, it'll put me to the next keyframe. It'll bring you out way out here. Why it does that? No idea. And it took me a very, very long time to fix this and figure out what the heck was going on. Basically, what you gotta do is when you go to, your normal bins, your project folders, you have to get an adjustment clip, go first into your normal bins, do whatever you want with it, name it, then pull it back out, and then do everything you want to it, right? Now you can put it in the master bins. I'll put effects. I have 3 zooms here. Well, we want this one. I'm gonna pull it back out here, get rid of this one, and bring it over. And now we have a zoom in transition preset that you can use in any single project. I know, it's so weird, it's such a pain in the butt, but that's what you have to do in order to forever have drag and drop presets using adjustment clips. But it'll save you time in the long run, and you can start developing your own sets of presets. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some little nuggets that you didn't know about. And if you like this, go ahead to hit the thumbs up button, that big old thumb, and then hit the subscribe button to keep updated on what I'm doing, what's happening with the channel. We are going on this little journey together. So, yeah, I don't think that's it. Yeah, I think that is all I got for you. Oh yeah, and Instagram, RayoZ Films. Check me out. All right. Well, hope you guys have a great day. Peace.